How to do ACR thyroid scoring for thyroid nodules. This scoring system is created and published by American College of Radiology in 2017. This is a standardized lexicon for assessment of thyroid nodules to generate a numeric scoring of features on ultrasound. This has aim of reducing unnecessary biopsies and excessive surveillance for malignancy and aim towards uniformity of reporting. This takes into consideration various ultrasound features of the nodule like composition, echogenicity, shape, margins, and echogenic foci. The composition of the nodule ranges from cystic to almost solid and is given score 0, 1 or 2. This image shows multiple small cystic nodules with a score of 0. The nodule is labeled as spongiform when there are very small cysts which occupy more than 50% of the nodule. 0. Mixed nodules can be mostly solid, mostly cystic, or mixed solid and cystic. This is mostly cystic. Lesions could be mostly solid as seen here, where less than 5% of the nodule is cystic. Next feature is echogenicity of the nodule compared with the thyroid. It ranges from anechoic, hyperechoic, hypoechoic to very hypoechoic and accordingly given score 0 to 3. Anechoic nodule as seen in this right lobe is given score 0. Isoechoic nodules have similar echotexture that of a thyroid. The hyperechoic nodules are brighter than the thyroid gland and given score 1. Hypoechoic nodules are darker than the normal thyroid tissue and are given score 2. And the very hypoechoic are darker than the neck muscles and given highest score of 3. In mixed lesion, the solid part could be hyperechoic or hypoechoic. But if it is hypoechoic as seen in this example, then we should label this as a hypoechoic nodule. The echogenicity, lobulation and protrusion of the solid part influences management of the nodule. Next feature of the nodule is shape. It could be wider or taller. Taller is given highest score of 3. This slide shows examples of taller and wider nodule. The measurements are taken in an axial image, and when the nodule is completely round, it is considered as not taller than wide. The interface of the thyroid nodule with the thyroid gland is the next feature. This is example of smooth margin of the nodule with score 0. This is example of ill-defined margin, again score is 0. The nodule with lobulated or spiculated margins as seen in these images is given score of 2. If the nodule shows extension outside the thyroid as seen here, it is given a highest score of 3 points. The echogenic foci within the nodule also forms an ultrasound feature. There can be no foci or there can be various type of calcifications. The cystic nodule like this will not have any internal echoes. The nodules can show macrocalcifications. There could be rim calcification and it is scored as 2. Sometimes the nodules show punctate small calcification as seen in these examples, and this is given a maximum score of 3. Next feature is size, that is the maximum diameter of the lesion, and irrespective of the plane we should measure the maximum diameter to decide follow-up or FNAC. Here the maximum diameter of the nodule is 1.2 centimeters. The final scoring is by adding all the points, and it is categorized as TR1 to TR5, that is from benign to highly suspicious. The benign and not suspicious category doesn't need FNAC, only needs follow-up, and mildly to highly suspicious nodules, depending on their size, they need either FNAC or follow-up. The growth of the nodule is considered when it is showing 20% increase in at least two nodule dimensions, or a minimum increase of 2 mm in very small nodules, or 50% or greater increase in the volume of the nodule. The report should include 3 dimensions of both lobes and AP dimension of isthmus, then overall description of the thyroid parenchyma and formal ultrasound description of up to 4 most suspicious nodules that need further attention in form of follow-up or FNAC, and recommendations for management.